Somehow the holiday season is already upon us, and I know that I've been finding myself trolling all of the upcoming Black Friday sales. There are Black Friday sales happening at the beginning of November now, and I really wanted to share some of my tips and ideas for how to avoid clutter over the holiday season. The first trap I see so many people getting caught in is decor. We are in the living room where I have the majority of my decor. So I have a few ideas for how you can limit the clutter when it comes to holiday decoration. So first of all, like I said, most of it is in the living room or kind of this main area of our house. I try to just keep it in one centralized location. I do not decorate the entire house. Sometimes I do some like cute little window cling stickers on the mirrors in my kids' bathrooms and things like that, but I don't change out all of our sheets. I don't have wreaths all around the house. I don't have things like that all over the place. Just on this main floor and in the main area. Limiting the area in which you decorate can help drastically. Also, limiting the type of decor I have found through years of experience and living in a variety of different places, living in apartments, now living in a house. Bigger, more substantial, higher quality decor goes a lot longer than all of the little knick-knacky type things. So I'm talking about the dollar store or the Target dollar spot or any of those places where you get really discounted small items. They can be cute and look appealing when you go to the store, but when you take them home, oftentimes they just look like lots of little pieces of clutter. So getting larger, substantial pieces that have an impact will reduce the amount of things you have and also reduce that visual clutter. Some other things that I do to help bring in the spirit without bringing in more stuff is I switch out my soaps for holiday scented hand soaps or dish soaps that I keep on display so it looks like holiday decor even though it's just changing your hand soap. If you use candles, you could switch those out for a holiday scent. If you have family photos, maybe change those for a family photo from a past holiday season, maybe a photo in the snow in front of a Christmas tree or anything like that. The last thing I'll say about decor is I always recommend decorating your house for the holidays first before you go run out to the store and go purchase all of the fun new things they have out for the holiday season. A lot of people get caught up in the new things that they see. They're so pretty when they see them in the store, or maybe you see them on social media and you want to buy them instantly. But there's no need to buy something just because you like the way that it looks if there's no place to put it in your house. So if you decorate your whole house and then you find, hey, there's kind of a gap here, it would look really nice if I had some faux greenery here, then you can go to the store and try and fill in that gap as opposed to the other way around, which never works out. The next thing is sales. Like I was talking about, this is one of the best times of the year to purchase items at a discounted price. I know I personally hold off on buying certain things, hoping that there's going to be a Black Friday sale and hoping that I'm going to get some of the things that I like to purchase anyway, just at a cheaper price, or big items that I know we're going to need at a cheaper price. So what I just said there is part of the key. You want it to be things that you're going to purchase anyway, and try and keep an eye out for sales, whether it's something as small as the coffee that you normally purchase. Maybe it's on sale for Black Friday and you want to save a little bit on an item that you use every single day, or a big purchase. Like I know we need some new car seats, so I have been holding off on this purchase that I probably would have made a month or so ago, hoping that some car seats we're looking at, we're in between a few, hoping that one of them will go on sale. But what you don't want to do is see things come in your email inbox with flash sales, or see advertisements on social media or maybe on TV and print, however you see it, and you weren't considering purchasing that item before. You don't usually purchase it, but the sale gets you and you want to buy it just because it's on sale. You're not saving money if you weren't going to buy it in the first place. But again, if it's going to be something you want to purchase in the first place and then you can get a great deal on it, I think go for it. That sounds like smart shopping in my mind. The holiday season inevitably comes with gifts, which is so exciting and fun to, I at least think, be the gift giver and the gift receiver. But this is probably the biggest opportunity for clutter, both bringing clutter into your home and actually putting clutter into other people's homes. And I think you want to be really conscious of both of them. So first of all, when you are the recipient of gifts, I would help people out. If they're looking for a gift to get you, give them an idea of something that you would actually love and enjoy to receive. I don't think that takes the fun out of it. Of course, you're gonna have gift givers that don't consult with you and they're going to give you gifts. And if it's something that you don't want, you need to know that it's okay to let go of that item, whether it's giving it to somebody else who might like it, donating it, returning it if there's a gift receipt. But you don't want to keep something just because it was a gift and you feel like you're obligated to. So if you don't like it, you have permission to let go of that gift and not let it be clutter in your house. On the gift giving side of things, I try to be really conscious not to just gift clutter. So some great ideas are to gift experiences. So many people love to have an opportunity to do something around the holiday season that they can get together with their family, whether it's tickets to something or you host some sort of a gathering that's an experience. You can also bake cookies. Consumable gifts are really great, whether it's something that you hand make or something that you can give to somebody that they use up and it doesn't just stay in their house forever. I've also thought about this one when it comes to kids, but I think it applies to adults as well. Adding to collections feels like you're not adding as much clutter. So one of my examples is my kids love magnet tiles, those little magnetic tiles that you can use to build all fun types of structures. Or even my kids also love trains. We have a wooden train set. I would love if somebody gave a gift to my kids that was adding to their magnet tile collection or adding to their train collection, because it feels like it's not another kit or another completely new toy that I have to find a new spot for. It's actually helping them to be even more creative and build bigger magnet tile structures and larger train tracks. So it feels like you're not adding as much clutter. Or for an example, for an adult, I have a KitchenAid mixer and there are some really fun accessories that come with KitchenAid mixers that I don't have. They're actually sometimes quite expensive and I love to cook. I love my mixer, but it would be great to maybe add something to that I could try something new. And I'm just adding a little accessory as opposed to bringing in a whole new something. The other thing that I think we should talk about quickly is stocking stuffers. I do have some stockings here, and stocking stuffers is sometimes just a code word for junk. It's oftentimes things that are those knick-knacky toys or little things that don't really have any purpose, but they're cute when you see them or they're silly. If you're going to do stocking stuffers, I would try and do really practical things like I'm gonna put a new toothbrush in there for our toddler, which is something that's still really exciting for him. Things that have some sort of a use to them. I know that that changes when kids get a little bit older, when adults get a little bit older, but smaller items that are useful if you're going to actually stuff a stocking. If not, you know what? Skip it. It's not that big of a deal. You don't have to have stocking stuffers. And again, it's one of those places that you're gonna find so much clutter being added to your house or to the receiver of the gift that I would probably just skip it. Okay, and I know I've been talking about kids a little bit. One more thing when it comes to kids. I have heard this before. I think a fair amount of people do it, but it is something that I really want to start striving for when it comes to holiday gifts for my kids. It's a little bit complicated over here. We have 2 December babies. We celebrate Christmas and Hanukkah in this house, so it gets wild with gifts. But I love the idea of the something you need, something you want, something to wear, and something to read. So there ideally would be 4 gifts. The something to wear, maybe they need a new jacket, a new pair of pajamas that are really cute, something to read, a book of course, something they need, maybe it's a new backpack or something like that. And then something they want would be that toy that they have been lusting over and wanting. It's just a great way to keep you in some boundaries. And if you don't use that exact list to help you, setting boundaries for the number of gifts, the expense of the gifts, anything like that can really help keep you on a straight and narrow path to not just dumping your kids with toys and stuff during the holiday season. The last thing I want to talk about, because if you have followed me or you know me at all, I am a lover of decluttering. This is the best opportunity to declutter your house before the holidays. We've talked about how so many things might come into your home, this influx of clutter and stuff around the holidays. Why not take a moment before all of the madness starts and do a little bit of decluttering? Whether you're hosting an event in the kitchen and you want to get rid of some of your kitchen gadgets, clear that space out, make your living room look a little bit more minimalistic, and open up that space before it's filled with people. Whatever you can do to just refresh your space a little bit by getting rid of some of that clutter is going to help with the items you are bringing in this holiday season. Hopefully this was helpful. If you have any other ideas, leave them in the comments below. I love when there are comments and we can learn from each other. But until next time, I will see you all later and happy holidays.